Part 1. White Clouds. Verdant Rain Moon. Tower of Black Winds. The ceaseless rains that satiate the verdant landscape of Fodlan are accompanied by fierce winds and mighty roars of thunder. This abundance of rain, sparkling as it falls against beams of emerging sunlight, is a constant reminder to the people of Fodlan that nature is ever wild and unpredictable. For when the rain finally does take pause, the clouds part and give way to a glorious rainbow.
Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we stopped the raiding of the mausoleum. And this episode, well, let's see what we'll get up to after this loading screen. We also now have the Sword of the Creator, a weapon that is signature to Byleth. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Get some money.
I have a new mission for you, Professor. I would like for you to take your students into Kingdom territory to eliminate some thieves.
They stole a hero's relic from House Gautier of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, the Lance of Ruin. Their leader's name is Miklan. He is apparently a disowned son of House Gautier.
Why was he disowned?
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's relics are immensely powerful weapons. We must meet this threat with adequate force. Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the Sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The Sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear. However, to ensure that no harm comes to the students, we will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. A thief with a hero's relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. After all, you have the Sword of the Creator. It was allegedly wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation. If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing. Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seiros could not hope to defeat you.
It would never come to that.
Is that so? Even if those forces were to hurt someone precious to you? Can you say with full confidence that you would not turn your sword on them if that were to happen? You know, your power does not lie solely in the Sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize. Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher?
What do you mean?
Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are able to awaken the Sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
The crest of flames?
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Edelgard Ard support. Let's go.
Save.
Who could that be?
A ghost, perhaps? No, that is surely not the case. What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here?
I heard something.
Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
Bad dreams?
Ah, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
What are they about?
Just my childhood. A time before I had realized who I was destined to become.
You can trust me with anything.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a large family, and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why? Every last one of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the only one left who could inherit the throne.
How could such a thing happen?
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again.
Never again.
Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
She's now C. At least that's half of her C. It's Manuela's birthday. Let's have a tea party with her. It's probably for the intoxicating strong.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you. it's good. Yeah.
Past laughs.
Yeah.
Dining partners.
Huh? Oh.
Working together.
There's no alcohol in here. It's better if you can sleep without it, but all you have is tea?
Okay, nope.
That's right.
There we go. Perfect.
Huh?
Gifts. Ooh, do I have anything here that she likes? I presume the armored stuffed bear, because I know most of the girls in the game love that. I'll just give you a lily.
Thank you, Professor. What do you think? Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun. Your gaze is sensuous. I don't hate it. Every rose has its thorn. Every beautiful leg should have a dagger, don't you think? Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Our charms increased by 1. And funny enough, that was enough to get Manuela's support.
Settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
You were sleeping.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear? What is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
What were you doing?
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know.
Sorry.
No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
About last night.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
He said, we will never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Sleep well. Alright, so let's go and explore.
A stone? A stone. I do not understand. Yet, as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But it,
Alright, so let's take a look around the monastery.
The Western Church. The Central Church. They believe in the same goddess, but oppose one another. Fodlan is a complicated place.
I am sorry that the kingdom's unrest did not stop with Lord Lonato. Professor, the hero's relics are incredibly powerful. Please, be on your guard.
And somebody started the washing machine. So that's probably getting picked up on the mic. Seeing that the room the washing machine is very close to mine. So we got a lance. Let's see. A lance tournament. Yeah, so far the best person for lances would be Ferdinand. So you're up. Ferdinand versus Ingrid.
That was nothing. The mark of nobility.
Alright, so he beat Ingrid. Now to fight Sylvain. I do like that in the tournament. If you haven't recruited a student yet, they will be opponents in the tournament.
This was beneath me.
Lawrence is next.
Splendor of nobility.
And he's gone!
You should be honored.
Time for Leone.
You should be honored.
And of course, for the finals, we're going to be facing Dimitri.
You are nothing.
We won the tournament. We get an admitted seal and some money. Ooh, item. A sword belt fragment. A metal piece from a sword belt that broke due to wear. It probably belongs to someone who's devoted to training. I think that might be Felix's item?
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Alright, what did you train? You trained lances, brawling, and horses. Let's come up here. View the quests. Professor, have you ever visited the sauna? It's popular with the students, knights, everyone really. It's a perfect place to relax and wash your worries away. Give it a try. Check out the sauna, location between the training grounds and your personal quarters. So this unlocks another facility that was added in one of the updates. Ooh, makeup brush. A thin brush for applying makeup around the eyes. It probably belongs to someone who wears eyeshadow. The sauna. You can invite someone to join you at the sauna, where you will both strengthen your bond and improve your physical condition. Relax in the sauna without overheating. Both participants will see improved results in faculty training or instruction they receive during this moon. There are two options that will increase how warm characters are. Choosing to stay longer warms the character up a little, while choosing to increase the steam will warm them up a lot. As they warm up, the gauge will increase. Choose leave to depart the sauna. The gauge will fill up until it gets warmer. The goal is to reach the black line, which indicates when a unit has become relaxed. If a unit shares a close bond, it is possible they will become relaxed and grow even before the gauge reaches the black line. Characters that get too warm in the sauna run the risk of overheating and getting dizzy. If this happens, the visit to the sauna will end. Keep a close eye on how characters are to prevent this from happening. If the protagonist leaves the sauna feeling refreshed and has a glow about them, then they'll see improvement results from factory training or instruction. If both the protagonist and the guests are glowing and feeling refreshed, they will both see improvements in factory training or instruction. So who should we bring? Let's bring Yuri. Stay. Ooh, that increased Yuri a lot. You have to play this balancing game. Yeah, let's leave, because I think if I stay longer, Yuri might pass out. Support between the two have increased. They feel very refreshed. I can feel my worries drifting away.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
Well, I bet you're feeling refreshed and relaxed and ready to take on the world. Take as much use of the sauna as you want. There's never a bad time to take a break.
Hey there.
So now that the sauna is unlocked, so we'll be using it regularly. Nimbus Charm, a cursed charm said to summon clouds. Its efficiency is dubious, likely belongs to someone who avoids sunlight. Alright, so we found some stuff here. Got an owl feather, that's always really good because everybody loves those. Nothing hidden in this corner, so let's see what the gazebos have, and then we'll go into the Holy Mausoleum. Ooh, that reminds me, do I have the Sword of Curator in my... Yes, I do. Ooh, a free intermittent seal. To the Holy Tomb! Let's see what we can grab down here. Ooh, secret book.
It is almost time to begin.
Ooh, item. Energy drop increases strength. Gotta wait for loading. Alright, let's head to the greenhouse next. Okay, there are people in that dormitory hallway.
I'm not secretly eating cake.
Oh, I forget which ones raises their support here.
You're getting pretty good at talking through the door, Professor.
Needle and thread. A needle and a spool of thread. Probably belongs to someone who hides away doing needlework. That's a Bernadetta's item, is it? It belongs to Black Eagle, so...
Thank you for this. Thank you so much.
It was Bernadetta's item.
My mistake. The next mission is to rout bandits in the kingdom, is it not? I find the idea unsettling. Though the bandits have captured a large prize, they are insignificant in and of themselves. The matter would be more appropriately dealt with by Margrave Gautier or the Fargus royal family. I grant that I am most likely jumping at shadows, but I fear that if Fargus is weakened, the tipped scales will lead to widespread unrest.
Hello there, Constance. Yeah, so yeah, the Ashen Wolves, if they're in your army, they can occasionally come up from the surface, come up from this to be on the surface. And I forget they can do that. I presume this belongs to you, because I know for a fact you try to avoid sunlight for obvious reasons.
That does belong to me. I deeply regret putting you through this trouble. My mistake.
Let's harvest our plants. Cultivate.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the Rite of Rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again. We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
I will protect them. So we can't quite recruit her yet. Faculty on flying.
Impressive.
Spotted Felix.
The sword of the Creator, belonging to the ancient king Nemesis. You have to master it as soon as you can. I can't wait to face off against such a legendary weapon.
First off, does this belong to you?
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
Also, am I high enough to recruit you yet?
Join me for some training sometime. I'm interested in your sword technique. I might like to become your student someday.
Nope, my sword's not high enough. Should have enough speed, it's just my sword's not high. I think I need to be a B in sword for him to be interested.
I heard about the things you did. I'm so glad Lady Rhea is safe. I figure you're a great person after all, Professor.
There's Clyde.
Hey, Teach, I hear you were able to use the Sword of the Creator. That means... What does that mean? Could it mean that you're a descendant of Nemesis, the King of Liberation?
Possibly.
Hey,
Right, that should be everybody in this corridor.
Impressive.
Hi. Maybe.
Some fish. And more fish. Let's do a spot of fishing. I knew I should have taken the first one. Get this giant fish. That was a lot of fish.
Why is that fish so still? Wait, is it swimming sideways? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I am certain my brother would disapprove. Might you help me with a favor?
I cannot believe how poorly maintained the saint statues are. Just look at them. Clutter at their feet, as though, oh, that was even remotely acceptable. Pick up the objects that are scattered on the ground in front of the saint statues. The saints depicted by those statues are known for performing miracles in the past, and they might bless you for your hard work. Dougie! Have some meat. Ooh, Dougie gave us a stone.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
It's alright. Iron wedding material. Alright, you're a part of a side quest, I believe.
I could use your help.
Bandits have overrun my trade route. Can you please clear them out so that merchants can reach the monastery? Head to Murger Way to take down the bandits. New merchants will come to the monastery to sell their wares if they know the area is safe. You will need to go to battle to complete certain quests. Choose the battle option on your day off. While I'm here, I'll replenish our battalions.
Farewell.
right. Could you help me out?
I'm running low on supplies. Soon I won't have anything left for forging weapons or making repairs. Sorry to bother you with this, but can you fetch some materials for me? Find the iron welding material, which we just found, near the marketplace and give it to the blacksmith. Once you do, you'll be able to ask the blacksmith to forge weapons for you.
Knew
I could count on you.
How helpful. So you want to repair that sword? I will give you the necessary materials for free just this once.
Hey there.
So this unlocks forging. So for example, if you want to forge a weapon, you can either forge it into a plus, which is stronger, forge it into a different weapon entirely, such like, for example, steel can become a 11 sword, or be upgraded to its stronger variant, the silver. However, you will need money and the materials for it. She can also repair weapons, including hero relics. Relics of their durability. So let's go up here. Anybody around here?
The coffin of Seros in the Holy Mausoleum should have held her remains. Instead, it held the sword of the Creator. What could it mean?
That is an interesting thought there, Ferdinand. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to ask you to join my army yet, because you need horse.
Some people are unhappy because they don't have the crest they want. And some are unhappy because they have a crest they never asked for.
Do I have anything that belongs to you?
What's this?
Nope, okay, so it's definitely not her. Tomas!
The head of the Western Church holds the title of bishop. That's not as distinguished as an archbishop, such as Lady Rhea, but it still comes with a fair amount of authority. If someone in that position plotted an assassination, I cannot help but think it must have been instigated by some outside force. There are bishops in the Eastern Church as well, but to speak frankly, they do not have much impact. They are under the influence of both the Archbishop and the Leicester Alliance, so their ability to voice grievances is quite limited.
Interesting. See anything here? Any items? Nope, not that I can see.
Oh, that man I walked past earlier. That wasn't Lord Rodrigue, was it? House Fraldarius is a powerful noble family, linked to the founding of Fargus. Lord Rodrigue, its current leader, is a magnificent warrior. He's known as the Shield of Fargus. A dozen or so years ago, during the Northern Campaign in Srang, he performed splendidly as the king's right hand. Come to think of it, wasn't there someone from House Fraldarius amongst this year's students?
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Right.
I am Rodrigue Achille Fraldarius. I bear the great honor of serving as a lord in the kingdom of Fargus. I have come in Margrave Gautier's stead to retrieve their stolen relic. However, as I hear it, a group of students is to attend to this matter. I sincerely hope no harm comes to any of them.
What the?
Here's Sylvain.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. House Gautier is my true home. And his. Please, Professor. He really is one of the worst people I've ever known. But we share the same blood. We're still family.
Let me see. I don't think I can recruit
What's
you
up,
yet.
Professor? You need something from me? Hey, I got a girl.
Yeah, you're brushing me away. Apparently, I don't have enough reason.
Please, Professor.
At the very least, I can ask you for assistance.
Professor.
Oh.
So let's see what's down here.
Oh.
Hey.
Got a grave site. How do you say that? Sir Lister. Resting in the warm embrace of cherished memories, this grave is freshly mended and flowers have been offered. An exotic feather, a decorative feather from a rare bird found in Bridget. It probably belongs to someone who used to live there. Well, that's obvious who that belongs to.
Hey, you.
And my friend is playing Bayonetta.
Really?
Right.
Who is this? I want to be able to join my hobbies, but there's not enough time when I have to wait for everyone to go to bed and clear out the common rooms. Oh, what's the one? I'll go with that. Okay, that was the correct one.
You guys have it bad in your own way. But believe me when I say we've got it bad too. With all that happened last month, a great many knights were dispatched to the Western Church. And now we must set out for the Eastern Church, located in the far east of the Leicester Alliance. If I must die in Alliance territory, I wish it wasn't in the mountains in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather go on a sightseeing trip to Deirdre. Oh, you don't know? Deirdre is House Regan's domain. It's called the Aquatic Capital.
Interesting. Right, time to conduct. Bring you and Yuri.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
I want to leave. Don't make me do this.
Ooh, someone's here. It's Ash.
The whole plan to attack the monastery was some plot devised by the Western Church? That means they used Lenato. What right do they have to drag a good man like him into their schemes?
See, you don't have... Yeah, I have nothing from Lions.
Huh? You're inviting me to join your class? I'm really flattered, honestly. But I still have a lot left to learn in my current one.
Don't have high enough lance.
Hey.
I keep forgetting your lance. Let's see. Saint Incline Shard. A strange stone shard that seemed to have fallen off statue Saint Indic. Here's Maru's shard. That's not what I wanted to click. Keyhole. And Saint Lean. How wonderful! The Saint statue looks so much better now. Perhaps you will receive a special blessing for carrying out such an important task. When you complete quests, paralogs, and auxiliary battles, you will earn renown, which can be spent to restore the statues of the four saints. As you restore the statues, you will gain various bonuses to your unit's growth. Neat. So you can speak to this guy. I haven't unlocked everything from these statues, which I should really get around to doing that.
This one? You're all set.
Yeah, you can give points to the statues and they will benefit you.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
So yeah, I'll probably occasionally off-screen come to get put renown in these statues because I never got around to actually completing them. An art book. A book about art movements in Fodlan over the centuries. It probably belongs to someone who's interested in art. Is there anybody? Ooh, there's a dot over here.
I've had a chance to spar with Gilbert of the Knights of Seros before. I couldn't get a single strike in. If that man is accompanying you on your assignment, you can rest assured that no harm will come to you. To be honest, he kind of reminds me of someone. But no, it must be my imagination, right?
Mercedes.
Saint Seros's body was missing from her coffin, but they found a sword in its place. Do you think she moved from her coffin and left the sword behind?
Let's see.
Oh, you want me to join your class? Well, I'm already having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Not enough in bow.
Right.
So let's head back to the main building.
Right.
Let's speak to everybody in here.
I am trusting you. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, know that I believe in you. I have no doubt that you will use that power justly. You will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you.
Faculty training. Give me some reason.
You must be, however, you will.
Oh, there, she's got two requests.
May I ask a favor of you?
It is not easy to adjust to the life here at the monastery. I am sure the transition has been less than comfortable for some of your students. Perhaps you can help them. Find 2 students in your assigned house who are struggling with life in the monastery, and give them herbs to help alleviate their issues.
May I ask a favor of you?
I understand that sometimes you extend invitations to have tea. I've been so busy lately, but I would deeply enjoy the opportunity to share with you. Invite Rhea to join you for tea. Note this quest will expend activity points. Tea of the Saints.
To have been invited. I am grateful. Of course.
Cute monks. Nope, I had a feeling she wouldn't. Oh, come on.
Yes.
Gardening was something I would not think she would.
I see. Of course. Of course.
Thanks for everything.
How quickly this delightful time has passed. However, we must return to our work. I appreciate your effort.
It was wonderful to spend some time with someone dear to me. It reminds me of days long past. You should wish to share tea again, I would gladly accept.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
Where is he?
Seems he has gone off somewhere. If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
Let's see, what quest do you have? A visit to Gerald.
To ask of you.
Gerald is looking for you. I last saw him near his quarters, but he's not there. Simply asked around.
I have have something to ask of you.
Instructing your students should always be your foremost priority. But that does not mean you can grow complacent. You must keep up with your own training as well. Taking on more missions and assignment is a good way to keep up your training. Head out to the battlefield to further your skills.
Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
Let's see. Yeah, you not interested in the art book.
Someone lost?
Yeah, that's not yours.
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
Just need more lance.
Oh my, the crest of flames? Could it really? Yes, the actual crest of flames! Ha ha ha! No, that is quite enough. I should compose myself. I must remain objective in my research. Objective, professional.
Excitement is understandable.
The scandal with the Western Church troubles me. We cannot afford to let ourselves be swept along, and yet...
Badge of graduation.
I'm not sure.
Nope, it's not you. Review the crest of flames.
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
First off, I have your art book.
That's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere. Ah, Professor, hello. I have a quick question for you. Would you consider adding me to your class? I'd also like to talk to you about my future and stuff.
I'd love to invite you, Ignods.
Really? Oh, thank you. I'll study and train as hard as I can. Thanks so much.
So he's now in our house.
That's,
I don't think any new books has been added.
The assassination attempt on Lady Rhea, the theft of a hero's relic. I am up to my ears in foul news of recent. Speaking of, there's a terrifying rumor swirling around Garreg Mach these days. Apparently, a spirit of death wielding a huge scythe has been kidnapping young maidens. Will the madness never end?
Interesting.
Hi.
I may... Hold on. I think one of my cats are up to something. Okay, I'm back. So I had to go and help deal with one of my cats because our oldest girl was attacking our youngest. A new kitten we got recently, and yeah, thankfully my mother managed to stop her, but yeah, that's fun to deal with.
Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
So note to self, cut out the part where I had to leave the room. Oh, no, that's leading outside. I don't want to go outside. Unused lipstick. Lipstick that would make an ideal gift for a young lady. It probably belongs to someone who likes wooing women. I can immediately guess who that belongs to.
That's right. I heard a relic was stolen. If this had something to do with a family conflict, I don't think I could choose a side.
Even if there is a clear guilty party, you cannot allow a hero's relic to be stolen.
Some kind of powerful weapon. I want one too. I know relics aren't easy to come by, but I'd still like to get my hands on one.
Yes. This has been my first time to the Kingdom's North. I hear the people of North are cold and have much loneliness. Professor, I hear you have worked as a mercenary in the kingdom. Did you find joy in this? You cannot remember? Is that having possibility? I have amazement.
Alright, I know for a fact I have an item that belongs to you.
I have lost the place of this. You have my thanks.
Let's quickly go back and see Sylvain, because I have his lipstick.
Oh.
And yes, that's who the lipstick belongs to.
I can't believe my own brother is the leader of the bandits. Please, Professor.
That's the gift section. I want lost items.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Professor.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there. I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Seteth knows.
Do I have to go and go see Seteth? Yes, so despite knowing where the graveyard is, I need to go over and talk to Seteth.
We're back. Ah, the graveyard. Of course I know it. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is?
Please. You've discerned Gerald's whereabouts. Now you can view his location on the map.
Really?
So let's go see Gerald. Yeah, this way. Just gotta wait for the doors to open.
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Why is her grave here?
Oh, of course you would ask that. I wouldn't know where to begin. I suppose I haven't talked much about her. She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you. She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Well done. You have my thanks.
So you found Gerald visiting a grave, did you? Interesting. I would have not expected him to know anyone buried here. Still, none of my business, I suppose.
Okay.
Hey. Someone... Local specialties. Send you off. Iron axe, not interested. That I think is a rare material, so... Or semi-rare. And watch, I'll probably confuse it for something that's like super common. Master Seal, yes please. That...
So, you have a crest too, eh, Professor? Does that mean you're descended from nobility? You've certainly got the look for it. I sure do wish there were more nobles like you, Professor. A teacher, a mercenary, and so very mysterious. How could a girl ever get enough?
See, do I have anything? Actually, I think that's Hubert's item now that I think about it.
Swinging a sword about in the Holy Mausoleum? The potential for damage is too great to imagine. I sincerely hope the saints' coffins were not damaged.
One might have been scratched. They didn't.
Were you using magic? I've heard you weren't, but... Ugh, it's torture not being able to go inside the Holy Mausoleum for an entire year.
Bag of tea leaves. A small bag containing a mixed variety of tea leaves. It probably belongs to someone who's interested in tea.
Were you using magic?
Do I have to give you the herb? Escape the world of dreams. Okay, so it does highlight the ones I need to give him.
I'll gladly take this.
Here, go to sleep. After all, you love sleeping, so you'll probably love it.
Professor, if you're heading to the kingdom, I would recommend taking a coat. It's chilly, even at this time of year. It also rains a fair bit. Don't get caught out there without protection, or you're sure to catch a cold.
Items. Do I have anybody from the wolves? Nope.
Huh? You think I would be a good fit for your class? I'm not sure. There's still a lot I want to learn from my current class. Sorry to disappoint.
Don't have high enough faith. Found an owl feather.
Hey, Professor. Don't you think everyone's making too big a fuss over these crests or heroes' relics or whatever they're called? How important can that stuff really be?
It's very important.
Honestly, I don't even care that I don't have a crest. I'll take muscles over crests any day. Heck, I'll take muscles over a hot meal. Actually...
Yeah, doubt I have anything that belongs to you.
I thought school life would be peaceful and quiet, with a sprinkle of drama to keep things interesting. But since you arrived, it's been one thing after another. Is that just a coincidence, I wonder?
I believe so.
Oh, I was just kidding. Anyway, as I said before, I do like having a little drama in my life. I thought school life, but since...
Okay, don't have anything to give her.
Aristocrats are fools, allowing their lives to be dictated by their crests. Though, I suppose I am much the same in that regard.
See, I have a few... I doubt you... the perfume belongs to you.
What? Did someone lose...
Yep, that doesn't belong to you. I doubt I'm high enough to recruit you.
I'm actually very busy right now.
Yep, because you need faith. Sweet. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's your item. Badge graduation. Where the... Here we go. Encyclopedia Sweets. A book describing sweets from all across Scotland. Probably belongs to someone who adores them.
That's mine. Thank you for finding it. That reminds me. The Leicester Alliance is governed through roundtable conferences between the 5 most prominent allied dukes, the 5 great lords. First and foremost is Duke Regan, the Alliance's leader. Joining him are the heads of House Goneril, House Gloucester, and House Ardelia. Lastly, there is the newest addition, Margrave Edmund. These 5 each have voting power in the conferences. Before House Edmund, it was House Daphne that was counted amongst the 5. However, it is said that the head of that family relinquished their vote to House Edmund, which had only recently risen to significance.
Interesting. Let's go and explore more of the monastery. Is there somebody at the end of the kitchen?
Hey there, Professor. I've been hearing about you a lot lately. Word on the street is you wield some amazing sword. If you ever want to sell it to me, I pay top G. Just kidding. Sorta. It's, not for sale, is it?
What's your quest?
How about a favor?
So I need to give you more trade secrets.
Appreciate it.
I have heard that someone from House Gautier, one of the Kingdom of Fargus' noble families, is causing some sort of commotion. What a complete disgrace to the nobility. It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your...
Not high enough because you want reason.
Professor, please leave Sylvain alone for the time being. The thing is, the bandit's leader who stole the relic is Sylvain's disinherited older brother.
Definitely no, I'm not high enough to recruit you yet.
I have a request. Hail, Professor. If I may introduce myself, I am Gilbert. My life has been spent as a dedicated knight. I am to accompany you on your assignment. I may have slowed a step in recent years, but I pledge to you the full extent of my abilities.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Professor, the pleasure is all mine, I assure you.
Ooh, item. Feather pillow. A pillow stuffed with soft feathers. It probably belongs to someone who's picky about their bedding. Alright, let's cook.
I love to cook. What are we making today? That's so. I have a lot of experience in the kitchen. I can make just about anything. Wow.
Found that. Fish Bounty Festival. A festival in the dining hall with plenty of fresh fish for all to enjoy. A lot of people can be invited.
Wow, this is all kinds of tasty.
Yeah, you just get it, Professor. This is my favorite.
Probably do one more. But you and you.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Probably save the last point for faculty. Now that I think about it, have I seen Edelgard or Hubert? Not lost items, gifts. You want bravery herbs. Herbs for people who are too nervous to speak to others. Will grant them the courage to strike up a conversation.
Thank you.
I appreciate your effort.
Means you've done well fulfilling your duty as a professor. I look forward to watching you blossom here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to head to the battlefield for the next two. But yeah, now that I think about it, have I seen Edelgard or... Apparently I can talk to Leone and Seteth, so I'll go speak to them in a moment. Oh, apparently they were in the dining hall, and I just simply never... Oh, not the dining hall, they were in here, and I never saw them. Where are they in the entrance hall? Oh, they're just outside of it. No wonder I didn't see them.
For a hero's relic to be stolen, it's unheard of.
And just last month, the sword of the Creator was almost stolen too.
Also quite unheard of. What impudence.
For House Gautier to invite us onto their land, they must be desperate. But at least we'll have the stalwart knights ready to stand around and watch us do all the work.
Right, so I want to speak to you, Hubert.
For House, but at least...
Because I believe this handkerchief belongs to you.
Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
Well, there's actually someone I can do a support with. And it's Sylvain!
You think I'd cheat? On you, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that. You're the only one for me. I swear. Hey, if you don't believe me, well... Oh, I get it. If I'm not your type, do you want me to introduce you to some other guys who have crests? They're all nobles, just like me.
What? That isn't why I'm... You're worse than I thought!
I just want you to be happy. You know, get what you're after. I hate seeing a girl cry, especially one as beautiful as you. So, you know, maybe we... So, Professor, do you enjoy spying on people? You look like you've got something to say, so say it.
You're a jerk. You broke her heart.
Hey, that was between me and her, not you. But you know how it is. Most relationships, they end in heartbreak. Anyway, I don't know why she's so upset about me dating other girls. She didn't care before she found out, so why does she care now? I really do hate seeing a girl cry.
It doesn't seem that way.
I swear it's the truth. My heart's in a million pieces right now. It's just the worst. Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town. Why don't you join me? Who knows? Maybe you'll find love. I mean, I know I will. Calm down, it was only a joke. You've really got no sense of humor, you know that?
So we're now C with him. Let's warp over to here to speak to Rhea and Seteth.
You. How are you managing the Sword of the Creator? No problems? I hope you have not left it lying somewhere unattended or anything foolish like that.
I'm not quite used to it yet. No problems.
You'll need the sword's power on your next mission. I trust you will handle it without much issue.
Raise me to a D.
I still have much to learn.
Yeah. Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. Do you know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
Alright, let's head over to Abyss.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Actually, if I recall correctly, which is my job and passion, there were reportable happenings up top as well. That's why I'm still stuck with Mr. Backup. I'm still here by request of Lord Seteth. You can never be too vigilant. Truth be told, I'm used to the guy by now. Not Yuri, though. He shoots him a pointed glare every time he walks by. How eerie is that?
Elfric used to use his position in the church to look out for Abyss. He basically set this whole place up for us. Then some scandal or other forced him out. Gotta wonder what got the church so riled up.
Interesting. Let's see what's down here. First in recycling. Let's find everybody to speak to.
This, the best fighter in Abyss? Balthus, probably. Yuri's definitely the most cunning. Constance is the strongest with magic. The most dangerous of them all, though? Happy. You've heard the rumors, haven't you?
You're a busy one, aren't you? Always on the road. Being a professor seems like a tough gig. Back when I was first enrolled here, we rarely traveled. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was about it. This really stirs up the old memories. When I took part, my house lost. May have been my fault. It's hard to believe, but I was pretty rash back then. Hey, think I can join in again this year? Bet you could pull some strings and make it happen, yeah?
Miklan. I know that guy.
Northern Fargus, he's pretty well known, and not in a good way. The guy does what he pleases, attacking towns in Margrave Gautier's territory relentlessly, stealing food and even abducting women. I may be the leader of a bunch of thugs too, but I'm nothing like that slime bag.
Sounds like you really hate him.
Hate's a strong word. It's more that I think I could lead his bandits in a better way. A hero's relic can turn a slimebag like Miklan into a knight. I know you've got one of those shinies yourself, but don't go doing anything reckless.
See, I'm pretty sure the the eyeshadow belongs to you.
You found it, huh? I've been looking everywhere for that. Thanks.
It's like this.
Alright, where's Happy? She's somewhere around here. Oh, she's at the very edge.
Nice sword, Chatterbox. I like how it lights up. That's a neat trick. But now that you have it, the church is going to want to use your power for their own ends. Are you going to let that happen?
No.
Glad to hear it. You gotta think for yourself. You're too good to become one of their stooges.
And that is everyone I think we can talk to.
Hello there.
Back to the monastery.
Thanks.
This month's recruiting popularity, Sindri. Oh, right, because you can recruit Sindri if you're doing other routes this early.
Thank you. Thank you.
So with that, oh, I can speak to somebody, and it's Yuri. I was gonna end the episode, but we'll do Yuri's conversation real quick.
Hey friend, thanks for joining me when I had to deal with that mess a while ago. You were a real help. I wouldn't say you fully earned my trust, but you've earned something for sure. I owe you.
Don't worry about it.
I can't not worry about it. I don't like owing people. Guess I'll just have to surprise you someday.
Were you in the middle of something just now?
I was just rummaging through what we recovered from the Scorpions, and I stumbled across something pretty special to me.
What's within the notebook?
It was under lock and key, so those thugs probably thought it was something of high value. The Elder gave it to me when I was small. Losing it really got me where it hurts.
Back when you were a kid?
I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you about it. Can't quite remember how old I was, but my mother had taken in an elderly man wandering the town. He was worse for wear, could barely even walk. She nursed him back to health under our humble roof. In return for her kindly gesture, he taught me to read and write. This notebook is a relic of those times. Not too long after that, I came down with a terrible illness. We had no money to speak of, so a doctor's visit was out of the question. My mother went everywhere asking for help, to no avail. And then the Elder stepped in and saved me. I don't know how he did it, or what it was he did.
Maybe he was a doctor.
Could have been. I never knew much about him, honestly. He could have been a mage, a scholar. I haven't the foggiest. And I'll never know. Shortly after curing me of my illness, he passed on. Natural causes. My illness, it turns out, was part of a larger plague that swept through our village. So many died. And there I was, having escaped death by some strange luck. I felt grateful and helpless. So little Yuri figured it would be his mission to help anyone he could as he grew up.
Help them how?
However I could. Not necessarily by making gold rain from the sky, but in smaller ways. The streets are filled with kids who have no homes, no food, so many dying of disease, or some cheap medicine would have saved them. I figure, if I can save even one unlucky soul, well, then I'm doing my part, you know? It's a small dream, but it's one I hold in my heart. To help those who need it. It's what my gang's about. When I recruit my people, it's to that end. To give them a home. The turf wars, the gang, all of it. To honor that dream.
Truly admirable.
Yeah? Well, thanks. Despite what you now know about me, I'm still the Lord of the Underground. Don't go forgetting that. I do what I have to, whether people view it as fair or foul. The way I see things, the goddess gave me 2 gifts. My life and my charm. That's been gift enough to get in with slimy nobles, so I can pull their strings as I see fit.
So you've been able to get into their good graces.
Of course. It wasn't always easy, but in the end, it's all the same little game. Once I used a clever name, and my charms, to become the attendant to the head slug of a noble house. Yet another time, I took a name befitting the kingdom that landed me in the academy as a noble's adopted son. That's how I've gotten this far and earned my fortune. In doing so, I've spread my wings of protection further, to help those who need it most.
So your current name is also fake.
As though I'd tell you, friend. But perhaps you can share what it is you think.
Gotta be. So we'll end things off here. In the next episode, we will do a bunch of supports. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video, as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts of this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.